everybody, I'm Roman Rodrigues and we are doing vectors in the Cartesian plane. This is chapter 23 and we are on the last sum of the last exercise, 23.1, question number 11. Now it says here the position vectors relative to an origin O of the points A and B are A is equals to 15 or 0 and B is equals to 3, 4. So to an origin O of the points A would be OA is equals to A, which is 15, 0, and OB is equals to B, which is 3, 4. Given that the position vector of C is C is equals to lambda unit vector A plus 3 lambda unit vector B. And ACB is a straight line. Now when you say ACB is a straight line, that means AB is equals to, we'll consider a scalar, let's say K, BC. Okay? It's collinear, so that's it. Find the value of lambda. We need to find the value of lambda. Lambda is equals to lambda. So first let us find the value of, or replace it with unit vector A and unit vector B. So you know that unit vector A is equals to A upon magnitude of A and B, unit vector B is equals to B upon magnitude of B. Now the magnitude of A we'll get it from here, and that is under root 15 the whole square plus 0 the whole square, which would give you under root 15 the whole square. Square will cancel with the root sign, so the magnitude of A is equals to 15. Let us gauge this. In the same way, we find for B, the magnitude of B is equals to under root 3 and 4, which is the square of 3 plus 4, and this will give us 3 to the 9, 4 to the 16. The magnitude of B is equals to root 25. Square root of 25 is 5. There you go. Clear? Now, we will find this value of OC. OC is equals to C, which is equals to lambda. Unit vector A, you know, is A upon 1 upon, you could say the magnitude of A, so that will give you 1 upon A magnitude A plus 3 lambda, and unit vector B would give you 1 upon B magnitude B. Okay. So this would mean that OC is equals to lambda, and the magnitude of A, as you know, is 15 into A, and what is A equals to 15, 0, plus 3 lambda upon the magnitude of B is 5, and this would give you 3, 4. Now, so OC is equals to, we multiply this lambda upon 15 with this 15, so 15 and 15 cancel, we'll get lambda O, and 15 will give you 1, so 1 upon O is lambda, plus 3 3s are 9, 9 lambda upon 5, 3 4s are 12, 12 lambda upon 5. When you multiply 3 and 4 with 3 lambda, 5. There we are. Now we'll add these two. So let me do it over here. OC is equals to lambda plus 9 lambda over 5, and this will give you 0 plus 12 lambda over 5. There you go. Let's take the LCM. 5 is the LCM, so 5 lambda plus 9 lambda over 5 is the LCM, so 0 plus 12 lambda. So what is OC equals to? OC is equals to 9 plus 5 will give you 14 lambda over 5, and this will give you 12 lambda over 5. This is what OC is equals to. Now we've got the value of OA, OB and OC, okay, in this form. Now we can substitute these values over here. So we know that AB is equals to AO plus OB. So AB is equals to OB. I can write this down as OB minus OA. So we can say AB is equals to OB would mean 3, 4. minus OA would give you 15, 0. Okay, I'm running out of ink. So this 3 minus 15, minus 12, 4 minus 0 would give you 4. This is what AB is equals to. Now, let's find BC. BC is equals to BO plus OC. Or I can say BC is equals to OC minus OB. So BC would be equal to OC we know is 14 lambda upon 5, 12 lambda over 5 minus OB is equals to 3 and 4. 3 and 4. So I can write this down as BC is equals to 14 lambda upon 5 minus 3 and 12 lambda upon 5 minus 4. Right, so let me complete it over here. So hence BC is equals to 14 lambda minus 5 is a 15 upon 5 and 12 lambda minus 5 4 is a 20 upon 5. This is what BC is equals to. Okay, let me just continue it over here. I'll do it over this side. Now we know that AB is equals to KBC. So what is AB? AB is minus 12 4. Let's put it over here, minus 12 4 equals to K scalar BC. We just calculated 14 lambda minus 15 upon 5 and 12 lambda minus 20 over 5. Okay, there we are. I'll just erase this. So we have minus 12. I can form this equation. K equals to K times 14 lambda minus 15. If I bring this 5 over here to multiply with 12, so I get minus 60 is equals to 14 K lambda minus 15 K. Now this is one equation in terms of lambda and K. And the same way, I'll form the second equation. 4 multiplied by 5 equals to K and multiplied with 12 lambda minus 20. So this will give me 5 for the 20 is equals to 12 K lambda minus 20 K. This is my second equation. Remember, we are finding the value of lambda. So first let's find the value of K. I can take the coefficient of this and get rid of 14K lambda and 12K lambda by multiplying the first equation with 12, the quotient of K lambda from the second, and multiplying the quotient of K lambda from first, that is 14 over here. So 12 times 60 will give you minus 720. This would give you 14 times 12 K lambda minus 15 12s are 60, 80, 180 K. 14 times 20 would give you 280 equals to, again this will give you the same thing, 14 times 12 K lambda plus and minus 280 to the 8 to the 2 rest. Okay, let's subtract minus plus. This will cancel. This will give you minus 1000 equals to 280 minus 180 would give you 100 K. So these two zeros and these two zeros will cancel. K is equals to minus 10. So we got the value of K equals to minus 10. Now let's substitute in any one of these equations to get the value of lambda. So I'm substituting in the first equation. So your first equation would now be minus 60 is equals to 14. In place of k, I'm substituting the value minus 10. Lambda minus 15 into minus 10. So I will get minus 16 is equals to minus 140. Okay. Lambda minus plus 150. Bring plus 150 here, so minus 60 minus 150 is equals to minus 140 lambda. This would give me minus 210 equals to minus 140 lambda. Minus will cancel. So hence I get the value of lambda is equals to 210 divided by 140. 0, 0 cancel. 7 3s are 21, 7 2s are 14. So lambda is equals to 3 over 2. Or I can say lambda is equals to 1 whole number, 1 upon 2. Okay, there we are. So with this, we have completed this exercise and this chapter as well. Hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.